Hey guys, I am back home after a crazy travel month, which was fantastic to see my sister, her family, and also to go to New York and visit some amazing bakeries. I will share that with you this weekend, so stay tuned. That's one of the most fun videos I have done. Most time I've put into one single video. So I'm back home, and the first thing I found in the local shop yesterday was asparagus, because of course it's spring, it's everywhere right now, and I thought I have to make something which kind of screams spring. So I'm making asparagus pesto pasta, and I'm making my own pesto because it literally takes 2 minutes and it tastes next level delicious. So let's get cooking. And I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you receive a notification every time I share a new recipe. So I've got a pan of boiling water, and the water needs to be properly boiling. I am adding 2 to 3 teaspoons of salt in it because the water needs to be like a proper salty. And then I've got 500 grams of pasta. You can use any shape you like. And now we cook. This shape is going to take around 15 to 20 minutes to cook. So while this is cooking, I am going to start with the asparagus and the pesto. So I have got some fresh local asparagus, and I don't know the weight of it, but I'm just using a bunch. You can use a bit more, you can use a bit less, but I'm using a bunch. Now, to prepare this, you don't need a knife. You just need to bend it, and it breaks where the really thick stick, which is not really very nice to eat, will break off, and then you're left with this lovely asparagus, and that's all you need to do. And then I'm going to wash this, and I have a pan nice and hot ready to kind of quickly fry these off. All I need is a nice hot pan, and I'm using some olive oil to cook this asparagus in. Now the pan is quite hot, but the oil is not. I'm just going to cook this for around 5 to 6 minutes until they are nice and charred. So I have got the pasta here. The pasta is getting ready here, the asparagus is getting ready here, and now it's time for me to prepare a quick pesto. Now you can use this pestle and mortar, but the quantity is a bit too much. So if I was making pesto with one bunch of basil, I would use this, but because I've got two bunch, because that's a lot of quantity, I am using a mixer. So I've got 2 garlic cloves going in. Just getting rid of this main stem in the middle, not all of it, but I'm using most of this. I'm trying to get just the leaves. $50 grams of pine nuts. Next, go in 2 types of cheeses. One is Parmesan cheese, and I'm using around 60 grams, and pecorino cheese, and I'm using around 50 grams. And I'm just going to very thickly grate this. In goes all the cheese. The last 2 things to go in is a little just pinch of salt, not much at all, and around 100 ml of really good quality extra virgin olive oil. And then I just blend it. And here is a lovely basil pesto. Look at that. How beautiful. And I'm just going to quickly prep and roughly chop one onion. Just a tablespoon of oil. So in goes the onion. I'm just going to cook it for 5 minutes until it softens up. And while that is cooking, my asparagus is done here. So I'm just going to get this on my chopping board. While the onions are cooking, I've got this lovely charred asparagus, as you can see. And because they're quite big pieces, what I'm going to do, it is hot, but kind of my hands can just take it. I'm just going to chop it into half, kind of better to serve. And it's kind of softened up really, really nicely. So the pasta is cooked. It's nice and soft. Oh, very soft indeed. And I'm just going to add this to the dish in a second. So the onions are done. I'm going to add the asparagus. Look at that asparagus. And now I'm going to add our lovely pesto. I might keep a little bit for tomorrow morning's sandwich. But look at the color on that. So beautiful. Whatever is left, just keep it in the fridge. Mix it all up. And instead of draining this pasta, I'm just going to take out chunks and put that in. And that makes what the difference is that when I do this, I'm adding a little bit of water as well with it, which will make a really nice kind of sauce in there. So I have made enough for 4 people, and there might be a tiniest bit left for tomorrow's lunch, which is great. I love that. And the liquid is there in case you want to add a bit more to the pasta. Like I said, you can reduce and half the quantities of everything in here. Whatever is left in here is not wasted. You can use it in sandwiches, you can make more pasta, and I'm just going to mix this up. Look at that. And if you think you need to add more pesto, you can always do that. Add a tiniest bit more pesto in there. Look at that. Woo! So gorgeous. And here it is, ready in minutes. This is a 15-minute recipe from start to finish because everything is cooking on one side and you just do bing, 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 and it all comes together in 15 minutes. So there it is, a very spring asparagus, onion, pesto pasta. It's so hot. I'm getting like a oh boy. That's so creamy. Oh, that's lovely. That is really good. Oh, I love asparagus, and I'll only buy it when it's in season, and it's grown here locally. So this is superb. It's got so much flavor in it, and that homemade pesto is just the best. You can make the pesto and try different things, like I said. So don't forget to give this a go. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see you next week with another new recipe. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye for now.